Welcome to Handlebar Farmer. You know, this morning we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to a place called Ixtlan del Rio. It's about an hour outside of here on the old road. And we're going to see a sugarcane sugar mill processing facility. It's owned by a friend of ours that's selling us some agave too. We got about a 45-minute ride. Enjoy a coffee.
Ixtlan?
Almost, man. Got a little ways more to go here. We're in Ixtlan, but we got a little bit further. We're actually going to a small town within this municipality called Ixtlan. So it's about 5 more minutes down the road here. Look, the sun's up now. ¿Dónde vas? Órale. And here we are working hard today with a shout out to Hotsy Totsy in Albany, California. Hey, we miss you guys. Here we are in episode 3, and we're in a small town called Ixtlan del Rio. Our friend here is Don Ramon Parra. He's been here for ¿cuántas generaciones aquí en este? ¿Tres generaciones ya? 3 generations here. He grows agave. He also does cattle. He does sugarcane, alfalfa, and also produces a product called Piloncillo in this small, what we call trapiche. And I'm going to show you the name, trapiche, la esperanza, or the hope. This trapiche tiene como 100 años?
100 años.
100 years is this trapiche. It's a very, very antique trapiche, and they make what's called piloncillo from the sugarcane. You'll see in a few minutes the process of taking the sugarcane from the fields all the way to the crushing mill, and then extracting the juice and then boiling off the water so that we can consolidate the sugars and end up with what we call piloncillo. So this field is 5 years old, but each year it gives them a plant this high. So this field is 3 years old, and this is going to be the 3rd cut. The 3rd time he's cut cane this tall. And once he's done cutting this, it will grow back again next year. This time next year it'll be just as tall, and he'll get the 4th cut. After the 5th cut, the yield starts dropping, and then he'll tear up the whole field. Just on the other side you can see, and they'll replant them. These fields will be replanted this year, and it's a 5-year cycle. You can see it's a good 10 feet, maybe 12 feet tall. Here you can see the raw cane once it's been cleaned of the leaves or the shell of it, and this is what will get processed over at the ingenio. So this is the cut caña ready to go to the trapiche. Here's a very clean piece that Don Ramon has here. This one's ready to go to get crushed and made for the sugarcane juice.
Don Ramón, buenos días.
Buenos días, Stefano.
¿Qué vamos a ver aquí?
Vamos a ver la molienda de la caña. Están por terminar ahorita cómo se produce el piloncillo o la panela, que es un caldo de caña cocido. Aquí estamos viendo cómo están llevándola hacia el molino. ¡Salud! ¡Pura azúcar! ¡Salud!
¿Tu papá empezó con esta fábrica en qué año?
No, él empezó en 1963.
His father started with this fábrica, we call them, or trapiche, in 1963. ¿Y usted cuándo se cargó de este trapiche?
1972 empezamos a trabajar aquí.
In 1972, Don Ramon took charge of this trapiche and has been running it ever since. Entonces, Don Ramón, propiedad era hacienda.
Era una hacienda.
¿Y cómo se llamaba?
Lonjas y garabatos con una superficie de 120 hectáreas. De esas 120 hectáreas,
About 120 hectares. Lonjas y garabatas is hills and flat parts.
eran 80 de agostadero y 60 80 de riego.
80 of that we could put water on, drip irrigation, for instance, or irrigated.
Y esas hectáreas de riego, en tiempo de Lázaro Cárdenas, las afectaron el terreno y redujeron a 60 hectáreas únicamente de riego y quitaron 20 que le pasaron al ejido.
So during the time of their land redistribution, they took away 20 hectares because the max to have of land of irrigated was probably 60 at the time. So he was left with 60 and they lost 20 and was redistributed to what's called the ejido system.
Y en ese entonces, en 1955, la familia Garibi le vendió a otra sociedad integrada por Misael Ibarra, Antonio Pérez y Alberto Medina.
So it was sold from the original family that had the hacienda, which is the Familia Garibe from Mexico City, and now it went to an association. Y luego tu papá desde
En 1962 mi papá compró.
And his father then bought in 1962 and bought out the association. So quite a history on this property.
¿Cuánto piloncillo sacan por día?
Más o menos aproximadamente entre 4 toneladas y media por día.
Gracias, Rodrigo. How's the piloncillo?
Nice and warm, right? Right off the production line. Very tasty. ¿Qué es el uso del piloncillo?
Principalmente es para endulzar dulces como calabaza, papas, camote, en aguas frescas, en tejuinos. Entonces también lo estaban utilizando para la industria de dulces y mazapanes. Lo utilizan mucho.
So it's used in different products here in Mexico, in many different, what you might consider homemade candies and jellies, and also in like iced teas they use here. Born in 1945, living here in Ixtlan, we're in a small satellite town called Mespan, just about 5 minutes from Ixtlan. But it's a very cool place. He's been farming all his life, so it's always good to learn from other farmers. Pues muchísimas gracias. Es algo muy especial. It's very special to be here in a 100-year-old business and still making, todavía haciendo el piloncillo como lo hacían hace 100 años. Still making the piloncillo like they made it 100 years ago. Hay que chocarle ya por el virus. Gracias.
Felicidades, hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
But you know, I think I prefer my Harley over this old rickety bike.